Helppier. Help themselves, yeah? And yourself.
So hello. So right now, possibilities with technology are endless. So we as users want everything right now. And we see, for instance, when we go to a web application and we try to use it, if we get annoyed quite fast and we move to the next one, the next one, the next one. So companies are changing the way they interact with the customers by adding digital options, self-service options like FAQs, knowledge-based systems to cater this type of users so they can be self-served without going through a support line, get annoyed, and moving again to another software. And also, this kind of options are not just costly and time-consuming, but also very hard to maintain. So just to give you a number, this is a huge problem because more than $330 billion are just lost due to bad consumer services. So that's why we develop Helppier. Helppier works like a GPS for web applications, and it's changing the way companies will interact with these users. So what Apple does, it allows any website to easily install a widget to easily create self-paced interactive tutorials without any IT or coding skills, and also without leaving their website. Also, we found out on the last pilots that we did that one specific company took 9 times less time to create user documentation using Helpper against traditional FAQs. So as soon as the tutorial is available for the users of the actual website, what Helppier does is that it dims down all of the website and laser focus the user on that specific place where he needs to interact. And as you can see, Helppier allows the actual user to interact with the website below. So that means, for instance, that he cannot actually enter his own her own data. So that means that using Helppier, companies can decrease their support costs, accelerate onboarding of first-time users, and also diminish also the guides creation. Our business model is quite simple. It's a freemium-based software as a service. It goes up to $999 per site per month, and we have an on-premise options for larger companies. Our current achievers right now, we went through the Startup Prague Accelerator. One of the finalists went to the US, to Seattle and San Francisco to show the technology. We also went to the Carnegie Mellon University, spent 7 weeks there learning about US markets. We also got a public grant from the Portuguese government and a small amount from a Portuguese VC. We also started some pilots in Portugal. One of them was one of the largest telecom companies in Portugal. The team is made of 7 right now with key members in each area. Myself have more than 16 years of software development experience, developing IT managers, project managers, resource manager, whatever. So we believe that we are in the first phase of a customer service utopia. We have a low-touch customer success for companies, but then next we want to bring the customer community to life. We want to help their users to help each other by allowing our customers, users, to easily create their guides without talking to the company that develops the website. And finally, and more importantly, we believe that users should not need to find help, but help should come to them. So by using latest technologies like machine learning and AI, we want to cater this. So that's it. This is our motto. We love to guide you. Please go by our booth. It's A209 and Pavilion 3, and we can do a short demo for you. Okay.
Thank you. So it's a pretty crowded space. Can you just walk me through two questions? First, who do you see as the competitive landscape that you're most concerned about? And 2, can you really help us understand why you're different than that competitive set?
Sure. So our main competitor right now is called WalkMe. It's the Israeli/US company. And our main difference to them is that to create the content, you need to install a plugin only on Firefox. Using Helppier, you can do this on the widget. So it decreases let's say the way that users can create it. So they can do it on any browser and also on a mobile phone. They can do it on a tablet. This is our main difference between themselves. Then, if you see WalkMe, they are going more to the training area and not to the customer service area, as we are. Because the customer service area, we can see, for instance, a customer agent just clicking and creating easily a tutorial and because they don't need to install Firefox and a specific plugin to do that. So it has lower cost there. So it's our main difference between ourselves and this, let's say, the largest one in this space called WalkMe. And then we see some as not main competitors, as FAQs and others, but as partners. For instance, we are actually bringing desk.com articles to the widgets. So instead of the user going to the FAQ and moving between tabs trying to find information, we actually bring all the data inside the widget on top of the website. Okay.
How's the traction so far?
So right now we have more than 1,000 users that register. Close to 5%, that means 50, are active users, and we have a few paying customers, less than 10 paying customers right now.
How much development time went into this developing?
Well, this started as a pet project and on part-time some years back, and actually I created a team a year and a half to 2 years in this space. So it took a year and a half to create it.
The pricing model, how did you come up with the prices? Do you have any validation for those freemium, premium stages?
Sure. If you see this space, you see that there's like higher cost and some bottom line. It's in the middle, it's hard to be. So we are moving a little bit higher. You see WalkMe is the heaviest price there. And so we are a little bit below because we believe that our technology is quite easy to use. So we want to cater let's say the bottom area. That's how we price it. And you see also that many of other competitors are moving up the scale and charging more. And actually we have some leads that say WalkMe is turning so expensive that we're actually trying to find different solutions, and some of them are coming to us.